Hello everyone, this is Dragonfly, back in DCS World in the Harrier for another short mission. And that's the mission. A UN checkpoint is under fire from heavy enemy artillery. A JTAC call sign Whiplash is in the area and has eyes on the battery. Contact him on 233 for target coordinates. Alrighty, well we'll do that once we get airborne. Here at the highway FARP, I've just loaded up with 14 rockets. 7 of them are high explosive and 7 of them are heat rounds. And also have a gun on board with armor-piercing bullets. Okay, we don't have too much gas, only 3,200 pounds, so we need to get out of here. So I'm pretty much all set up. The water is going into takeoff. I have 82 degrees on the nozzles. Actually, it should be 2 degrees nose down on the stab trim. And flaps are all the way down into the STO position. Put this back on EW. Park and brake off, and away we go. Once we get in the air, we'll contact the JTAC and find out what's going on. Power coming up, a little bit of back pressure. Which is head up toward the horizon. And nozzles coming forward just a little bit. It's really slow. Gear up. Water off at 120. And flaps up to auto at 140. Power back below 100% and nozzles are all the way to 0. Let's go ahead and fence in real quick. Out of ground. I'm going to shoot my rockets 4 at a time. So when I select the rockets and the quantity comes up, I'll hit 4, enter, and I'm not going to do anything with the multiple or the min max range. Back to EHSD. And let's contact our JTAC. We're actually going to go on to 234. Actually, he's on COM 1. And check in for 15 minutes.
1-1. This is Dodge 111. Golf 3071 at 3000. I have rockets. Playtime is 0 plus 15. Available for tasking. What do you have for us? Dodge 1-1. This is Whiplash 1-1. Taxi in effect. Advise and ready for 9-1.
Go into a right turn orbit here because we really don't know where we're going.
Ready to copy. Line is as follows. 1, 2, 3, NA. 350 feet MSL. Artillery column. Kilo Mike 82058997. Marked by laser. 1688. Southeast 18,000. Egress east. Advise when ready for remarks and further talk on. Ready to copy remarks.
Dragonfly, Warhorse, how copy?
Uh-oh.
350. Kilo Mike 82058997. Read that correct. Report IP inbound.
Okay, we'll report IP inbound. We have a flashing message light. That means that the 9-line information has been uploaded into the automatic target handling system. And you there it is. You can also check on the recall, and there it is as target record 1. Go back to the cast page. We want to use this one, so I'm going to hit the use button, which activates the upfront controller. We're going to put it into target 1, so I'll hit the number 1, enter. You see it came up with T1. On the EHSD, it also shows T1. I'm going to come off of data because there was just way too much information. Again, when I do that, it goes back to waypoints. So to get back to target points, I have to long press on the waypoint increment button, go to target point, hit the number 1, enter, because T1 is where I want to go, and then it comes back up as T1. And let's go ahead and select the waypoints over here. 054 at 24. Okay. So let's go ahead head back over that way. So we know where the target is. He did say he was lasing on 1688, so let's bring up the laser tracker. Okay, and we can put in 1688, enter. Let's speed up here a little bit too. And now when we tell him to turn the laser on, we'll be able to pick out exactly what target it is that he wants us to destroy. I'll level off here about 4,000 feet, about 95% on the power. IP inbound is at 10 miles. Again, make sure I've got everything set up. I want to go ahead and select the gun also, that way I can fire the gun and the rockets at the same time. I'm shooting 4 rockets with 1 press, no interval between them. Could hit the designate button. That would designate the target point, but if I do that, then it'll also lock out the laser, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's just go ahead and call IP inbound.
Dodge 1-1, IP inbound. Dodge 1-1, continue.
Let's have him turn the laser on.
Dodge 1-1, laser on. Laser on.
You can see we got a lock immediately. See if we can see what we're looking at. Yeah, you can see 2 batteries there at least. He's kind of behind the tree. These are fairly short-range rockets, so and obviously you have to aim them. And we aim right below the target that we're going to shoot at, and we have to wait until the range arc starts to unwind. Getting a lot of heat signatures down there, a lot of support vehicles and things like that. Okay, start lining up my shot.
Pull up, pull up.
Come back up the river. And I don't know why he didn't shift. Let's see if we can get him to shift.
1-1, shift. Shift.
Okay, he did shift. Well, hopefully that means he shifted to the next target. We'll see. Come out here about 5 miles. Turn back around. Sensor select back, get that laser working again. Okay, got a lock. Start looking for them. I think I got him picked out there.
Pull up, pull up.
Dodge 1-1. Target destroyed.
Shaq, nice job.
Dodge 1-1. No further tasking available. Good job. You may depart.
Okay, so evidently there were only 2 batteries that he was worried about. Vents out. Yeah, time to head back home. Check our weight for a vertical landing. Below 20,500, we're good. The
Dragonfly Warhorse outcome.
Dragonfly Warhorse, that was a nice day's work. No further tasking, cleared to RTB, so we're heading back. The TAC in for the FARP was channel 40. It's already in there. I've already selected it. And we're 238 at 20 miles. We'll do a overhead pattern to a landing. Let's land right at the intersection instead of on the pads. See if I can do that. Down to 800 feet.
Bingo, bingo.
Bingo. And we'll start slowing down to pattern airspeed of 350 knots. 800 feet is pattern altitude. And we'll do it just like we do a landing on the Tarawa. I like to keep my habit patterns consistent. The only difference is we're slowing down to a hover landing rather than to 30 knots, which is about where you slow down on the Tarawa. So I'll give myself a little bit more room on final. The thing is, you can't give yourself too much room or you'll start using too much water. Okay, there's the intersection. You can see there's our FARP pads. We're not landing there. We're going to land right there at that intersection. Go ahead and turn down the road to line up on an initial. Okay. And now I will do a 180-degree turn. 2 Gs, slightly descending down to 600 feet, power back. Okay. Gear, water, flaps all the way down, and nozzles to 60 degrees. Okay, that looks good for a extension. I'll start bringing the power up. I like to keep the witch's hat about a degree nose down, and the flight path vector at about 3 degrees nose down. We're going down to 325 feet, then we'll kind of level off if we need to. All right, nozzles to 82. On down to about 150 feet. Down there's 100 feet. I need to level off.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude. Altitude.
And a little beyond the intersection. Parking brakes on. 10 degrees on the nozzles. Flaps all the way up. And the water is off. Or is it? There it is off. No? Now it's off. And here we are back on the road to our FARP, a little beyond the intersection, like I said. Well, thanks for joining me for this short mission. Hope it was informative for you. I enjoyed flying it, and you guys have a great day, and hope to see you next time. Dragonfly out.